I want to take a few moments to talk to you about what I consider the most important day in the life of a leader. And that day is Mondays. Now, I understand that most people, when they think about Mondays, they're not going, thank God it's Monday. They're going, thank God it's Friday. But I think in the life of a leader, and again, if you're a business leader, church leader, pastor, or if you're a home leader, regardless who you are, Mondays can be a day where you're not just recovering or dreading, but Mondays should be the day that you are setting the values of your week. Mondays should be a day that you're getting up with excitement and energy. Mondays can become the day that you recalibrate and set the tone for your entire week. Now, it was a few years ago, I was on a personal sabbatical. And I remember this like it was yesterday, such a critical time in my life. I was thinking about my life. I was thinking about really my future and where I was going, and I was doing some really soul searching. And I remember this like it was like yesterday, I was in London. And I discovered that I had allowed Mondays to become a junk day in my life. Really a day that I dreaded. A day where I'm a pastor, so there's so many emotions that you carry over from Sunday, and Mondays became really a junk day in my life. It was at that moment that I decided to reclaim my Mondays. I made a critical decision in my life that every Monday I was going to recalibrate and not just recover. I was going to set the tone for my week, that this week was going to be a God week for me. It was going to be a week that I would give my best to my job, my best to my family, my best to my personal health and growth in my life. And it was such a critical moment where I decided that Mondays would be the day that I would recalibrate and not just recover. I want to personally challenge you. Recalibrate's all about helping you make Mondays the best day possible. I want to encourage you to wake up every Monday, and instead of dreading Monday, look at it as a day to recalibrate. I think one of the problems that we have is that 70% of us either hate our job according to studies or are totally disengaged with our jobs. And I think sometimes we do that because of the week, the way we enter into that week. I want here Recalibrate to help you love your job, to help you see your destiny, to help you reach your God potential, that every Monday morning in your inbox, man, look at me as your Monday coach, as somebody will inspire you, someone that will give you ideas to set the tone for your entire week. I love the book called No More Dreaded Mondays by Dan Miller. And he said this in his book, that if someone was able to watch you on Monday mornings, would they see your true genius? Would they see a person that's fulfilling their mission and their destiny? Come on, if someone saw you on Monday morning, would they see somebody that's dreading their week or preparing for their week? And so every Monday morning, I'm going to come to you. And I promise you, I want to try to help you reach your God potential as a leader, your God potential in your job, in your family, and your relationships. Because what you do on Mondays will set the temperature for your entire week.